You're going to meet a man who has a devoted following around the world, and you'll find him astonishingly pragmatic on a range of very modern-day problems. Let's meet Sadhguru.
In your life, if you think the work that you're doing is important, first thing is, you must work upon yourself.
This is the curious thing, because what is the true definition of yoga?
How to overcome this fear.
So what do we mothers do for our children?
This moment, how joyful are you feeling within yourself determines the quality of your life, isn't it so?
My grandfather gave me an article written by you.
Yeah, I'm not that old as your grandfather. In reality, there's just you, me and someone else. If all of us change, the world has changed. If we refuse to change, we will be only talking about it. Today, modern science has recognized that water has memory. 70% of the ailments that human beings are suffering are self-created.
The experience of life, whatever happens to us, you can either become wise or you can become wounded. It's a choice we have.
If God doesn't necessarily exist, why do we need gurus? Why do we need Sadhguru?
When you're in an unfamiliar terrain, it is sensible to take instructions. My greetings and wishes to all of you who are involved in either farming or trading pulses, legumes and lentils. In many ways, enhancing this farming and enhancing this trading could be a lifesaver for this planet, because the protein requirement of both human populations and animal populations that we have, the pulses can make all the difference. We can grow the same amount of protein through pulses by using 1/10 of the water that we may use to get similar amount of protein from animal proteins, which has become fashionable across the world. This is not just a business, this is not just a trade, this must be our mission to convert large parts of human populations and animal populations to consume more pulses for protein requirements, and also it makes a very rich fodder, and above all, the nitrogenization of the soil is significantly enhanced by pulse crops. In terms of cultivating alternate crops between cereals and pulses is an ideal way of preserving the soil and the richness of the soil. So, we need to understand this in terms of human health, in terms of providing fodder for animals, and in terms of keeping the soil rich. The trade that you are in is not a trade, it's a mission, and it is most vital for future generations that large segments of population should move from meat consumption to pulse consumption, because this is a big concern among people, that they believe, generally they've been made to believe in the last few decades, that without meat consumption, our protein requirement is not taken care of. This is entirely false. Generations of people in societies like India have lived on pulse consumption and managed their protein requirement very well. It is a completely wrong conclusions that people have made, that they cannot live without meat consumption, our protein requirement will not be taken care of. No, the protein that comes to us in the form of pulses is much healthier, cleaner, and has much less residual impact on the system. So it's extremely important for the humanity as a whole to move in this direction. My best wishes and blessings to all of you who are involved either in trade of pulses or farming, and the traders are very important to see that the farmers get good remuneration so that the amount of land that goes under pulse cultivation can be increased or enhanced in the coming years. My best wishes and blessings to this Mission Pulse.